Are there places with so much paranormal activity that they have physically assaulted guests? The world is full of mysterious and eerie locations that captivate the imagination and evoke feelings of fear and curiosity. Some places, however, stand out above the rest for their unsettling histories and the chilling experiences reported by those who dare to visit. In this exploration, we delve into the top 5 most haunted places on the planet, each with its own spine-tingling tales and inexplicable phenomena. Prepare yourself for a journey into the unknown as we uncover the secrets of these haunted locations, counting down from 5 to the most terrifying of all. Our number 1 selection is so haunted, it has had to be forcibly shut down by local authorities due to the physical disturbances which have documented incidents of physical assault by mysterious creatures. Number 5. Imagine walking through a fortress steeped in 1,000 years of history only to feel the sudden chill of unseen eyes watching you. Welcome to the Tower of London. The Tower of London, a historic castle located on the north bank of the River Thames in central London, has a grim and bloody history dating back to its construction in 1078 by William the Conqueror. Over the centuries, it has served as a royal palace, a prison, an armory, and even a zoo. However, it is perhaps most notorious for its role as a place of execution, torture, and imprisonment. One of the most famous ghostly residents of the tower is Anne Boleyn, the second wife of King Henry VIII, who was executed in 1536. Her spirit is said to roam the grounds, carrying her severed head under her arm. Visitors and guards have reported seeing her ghostly figure near the site of her execution and in the White Tower. Another well-known spectre is that of the princes in the tower. In 1483, the young Edward V and his brother Richard disappeared, presumed murdered, in the tower. Their apparitions are said to be seen in the Bloody Tower, where they were last known to have been held. Numerous other spirits are said to haunt the tower, including the ghost of Sir Walter Raleigh, who was imprisoned there for 13 years, and the White Lady, whose perfume is sometimes detected, even though no source can be found. The Tower of London's rich history of bloodshed and betrayal has left a lingering aura of dread, making it one of the most haunted places in the world. Number 4. At the base of Japan's iconic Mount Fuji lies a forest so silent and eerie that it has earned the nickname Suicide Forest. What dark secrets does Aokigahara hold? Aokigahara, also known as the Sea of Trees, is a dense forest on the northwestern flank of Mount Fuji. Its thick vegetation and the natural soundproofing provided by the trees create an almost unnerving silence. Aokigahara has a tragic reputation as one of the world's most popular suicide sites, with dozens of bodies being discovered there each year. The forest's association with death has given rise to numerous ghost stories and legends. Many believe that the spirits of those who took their own lives in Aokigahara are unable to find peace and are trapped within the forest, haunting its dark and twisted paths. Visitors have reported hearing disembodied whispers, seeing ghostly apparitions, and feeling an overwhelming sense of despair and hopelessness. Local folklore speaks of yurei, the vengeful spirits of the dead, who are believed to lure the living into the forest and lead them astray. The atmosphere in Aokigahara is said to be so heavy and oppressive that it can drive people to madness. Whether these stories are the result of psychological effects or something more supernatural, Aokigahara remains a place of profound sadness and eerie beauty. Are you enjoying this video? Like and subscribe for more spine-chilling mysteries. Number 3. Perched high in the Rocky Mountains, a grand hotel inspired one of the most famous horror novels of all time. But the ghosts of the Stanley Hotel are more than just fiction. The Stanley Hotel, located in Estes Park, Colorado, is a historic landmark famous for its stunning architecture and its connection to Stephen King's novel, The Shining. Opened in 1909 by Freelan Oscar Stanley, the hotel quickly became a popular mountain resort. However, its paranormal reputation began long before King's stay in room 217 inspired his chilling story. Guests and staff at the Stanley Hotel have reported numerous supernatural occurrences. The ghost of Freelan Stanley himself is said to be seen around the hotel, often in the lobby or in the billiard room. His wife, Flora Stanley, is also believed to haunt the hotel, and her ghostly piano playing can often be heard in the dead of night. Room 217 is particularly infamous. It is here that Stephen King had a terrifying experience that led to the creation of The Shining. Guests staying in this room have reported strange events, including items moving on their own, lights turning on and off, and even spectral figures appearing. Another well-known spirit is that of a young boy who is often seen on the second floor. He is believed to be the ghost of a child who died at the hotel. Many guests have reported hearing his laughter and seeing his apparition playing in the hallways. The Stanley Hotel embraces its haunted reputation, offering ghost tours and even hosting paranormal investigations. The combination of its stunning location, rich history, and numerous ghostly encounters make it a fascinating and eerie destination for those seeking a brush with the supernatural. Number 2. Hidden within the canals of Xochimilco lies an island where thousands of decaying dolls hang from trees, their lifeless eyes watching your every move. Welcome to the Island of the Dolls. La Isla de las Muñecas, or the Island of the Dolls, is located in the Xochimilco canals, south of Mexico City. The island's haunting history began with Don Julian Santana Barrera, a recluse who moved to the island in the 1950s. According to legend, Santana discovered the body of a drowned girl in the canal, and shortly afterward found a doll floating in the water. He hung the doll in a tree as a way to honor the girl's spirit. Over the next 50 years, Santana collected thousands of dolls, hanging them from trees and structures all over the island. He believed that the dolls were possessed by the spirits of deceased children and that they would protect him from harm. The eerie, decaying dolls, with their missing limbs and empty eyes, create a disturbing and surreal landscape. Visitors to the Island of the Dolls report strange experiences, including the feeling of being watched, hearing whispering voices, and even seeing the dolls move on their own. Some believe that the island is cursed and that the spirits of the drowned girl and other children haunt the place. Santana himself died in 2001, reportedly in the same spot where he found the girl's body. His death only added to the island's macabre legend. Today, the Island of the Dolls is a popular, though unsettling, tourist attraction, drawing those who are brave enough to confront its chilling ambience. Before we get to number 1, like and subscribe for more spine-chilling content. Number 1. Tucked away in the quaint village of Watton-under-Edge is a building with a history so dark that even the bravest ghost hunters tread carefully. This is the Ancient Ram Inn. The Ancient Ram Inn, located in Gloucestershire, England, is often considered the most haunted house in the country. Built in 1145, the inn has a long and sinister history. It was constructed on the site of an ancient pagan burial ground, and some believe that its foundations are soaked with dark, supernatural energy. The inn's numerous ghost stories and paranormal encounters make it a magnet for ghost hunters and thrill seekers. One of the most famous spirits said to haunt the inn is that of a witch who was burned at the stake in the 1500s. Legend has it that she took refuge in one of the rooms before being captured, and her ghost continues to haunt the space. Another terrifying entity is the demonic incubus, a malevolent spirit believed to attack guests in the dead of night. Several visitors have reported being physically assaulted by an unseen force, and some have fled the inn in sheer terror. The bishop's room is considered the most haunted part of the inn. Numerous apparitions have been seen here, including ghostly monks, a shepherd and his dog, and even a centurion on horseback. The room exudes an overwhelming sense of dread, and many guests refuse to spend the night. John Humphreys, the former owner of the inn, claimed to have experienced countless paranormal events during his time living there. The room exudes an overwhelming sense of dread, and many guests refuse to spend the night. There was an incident that involved a woman and her young child in 1955, and both would leave the house with visible scars and serious mental trauma from their failed attempt to sleep at the inn overnight. It would then once again be closed for over a year while the owners worked with the local authorities to get their establishment off the condemned list. John Humphreys, the former owner of the inn, claimed to have experienced countless paranormal events during his time living there. He discovered skeletal remains beneath the floorboards and was frequently visited by ghosts. His accounts have only added to the inn's fearsome reputation. The ancient Ram Inn's combination of ancient history, dark legends, and frequent paranormal activity makes it a place of unparalleled terror. Those who visit must be prepared for an encounter with the unknown, as the spirits of the past seem to linger, waiting to make their presence known. The fascination with haunted places stems from a deep-seated curiosity about the unknown and a desire to understand what lies beyond the veil of death. The Tower of London, Aokigahara Forest, the Stanley Hotel, the Island of the Dolls, and the ancient Ram Inn each offer a unique glimpse into the mysteries of the supernatural. These locations, with their chilling histories and spine-tingling encounters, remind us that the world is full of places where the past and the present collide in eerie and inexplicable ways. Whether driven by a search for thrills or a genuine interest in the paranormal, those who visit these haunted sites are sure to come away with stories that defy explanation. The allure of the haunted continues to captivate us, drawing us into a world